Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading, so I'm going to start with this general energy read and then I will be doing the general tarot read after that, and I'm using my own deck for this particular read right now. So you've got the have faith that it will all work out. So things are going to turn out pretty great for you at the end, but you just need to hang in there. If you are involved in a relationship, you may need to spend some quality time with this particular person in order for you to sort out problems with them and get your stability back. You are feeling very, very isolated, very lonely. There seems to be some kind of break up, in that relationship, and you are feeling very much by yourself at the moment, very much alone at the moment. So in the past you've got having a lot of, you seem to have had a confrontation with this particular person, and they might have been, either one of you have overreacted in that particular situation. You're certainly dealing with a lot of guilt and regret and grief as well about whatever's been going on. So whatever this breakup is about, you still haven't quite gotten over it yet. You're still trying to sort things out. Now, going into the future, you've got that rekindling of love. So there might be some reconciliation coming in for you if you end up spending some quality time with each other there. And you've got that instability over here. So, not quite knowing what to do next, trying to find that stability back in that relationship. So that relationship might be all over the place at the moment, and you'll need to get grounded. This is very important, and you can only do this by talking to each other and, expressing how you feel about each other and, having faith that things will work out, so being positive as well, and deciding what is important in that relationship. So prioritizing in that relationship is very important to get rid of any kind of instability that happens. You need to open channels of communication in order for you to make a relationship work. So that's very important for that to happen, so that you can rekindle any kind of love if that is the route that you wish to take. So if you want to get that relationship going again and working again, you do need to speak to each other and spend some quality time with each other. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So I'm going to be using the After Tarot for the main read. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Knight of Cups over here. So maybe you feel as though the person that you've been dealing with has been very, very selfish, because you can see this knight, instead of offering the cup, is actually drinking from the cup himself. So it looks like, maybe you feel as though this person that you're dealing with is focused on their own needs. They are fulfilling their own needs rather than actually even helping to fulfill your needs. So maybe you feel like they are not really giving you the love that you deserve. They're not helping you out, and they are not emotionally in tune with you. So they're looking after their own interests rather than yours. And maybe this is the energy that you are dealing with. So this person looks like they're very selfish, and they are there to, look after whatever is important to them rather than to actually, consider you as part of that relationship. And you can see that there with this Nine of Cups as well, because although this is supposed to be the wish fulfillment card, and maybe this was what, you thought this relationship was going to be everything, but you can see this person's presenting this man with the food, and this man is fat, and this man is thin. And this, it seems as though there's the greed issue going on over here. So you have a very one-sided relationship going on over here. It seems like maybe you're the one that's giving, and this particular person is the one that's taking everything from this relationship. And the more you give them, the more they seem to want. They're fulfilling their own needs over there, and they're not looking out for you at all. So this is where you're putting all the energy into a situation, and it is you're not getting anything in return for it. But things are about to change. You've got that Wheel of Fortune over here. So events that you will not be able to control are about to enter into your life right now, and they're about to change the balance that is going on there. So if this is an imbalanced situation, the universe doesn't like imbalance, so it will change things around or bring in scenarios where balance is restored. So things are about to change with that Wheel of Fortune over there. So this relationship initially started off as a very good relationship. You got that, them hugging each other. There was a lot of exchange. There was a lot of love that went down between the two of you over there. But it seems like all of that has come to an end over here. So you've got that World card over here, and maybe you have ended this relationship. There's closure to the situation. There's that ending coming out over there, because maybe this things changed where it was a really loving, giving relationship. It seems like that has changed, and maybe you ended up doing a lot of work in that relationship, putting a lot of yourself in it and not getting any returns. And it looks like that scenario has come to an end. There's a closure there with that World card. So you're hoping for a new relationship to come in with this Page of Cups. Maybe you are interested in somebody. Maybe you're worried that it won't come in. Maybe you're worried that you'll get an offer, but it won't be the offer that you're waiting for, because the fish is jumping out of the cup. So it looks like you want a new opportunity, but you're worried that you won't get a new opportunity for love. So going into the future, it looks like you are very, very focused on your work. Whatever you're doing, you're focused on the money, the pentacles, getting your independence back, and that seems to be where you're putting all that effort and energy in right now. So whatever you've ended, it looks like you've changed your focus now, and it's now been on work. Now you're still feeling very, very negative. Maybe you're still connected to this person. They have got some kind of control over you, and maybe you're still very, very physically attracted to them. Maybe you still have that physical tie to them, so you still maybe have a sexual relationship with this particular person, and they're still using it to control and manipulate you. You might be feeling very negative about what is going on as well. So a need for you to get cut that energy out, stop being controlled by them. Maybe they still have some kind of hold over you, some kind of codependency still exists between you and that person. It seems like you are going to be working a lot more on yourself, working a lot more on your finances. You've got this child with this, bag of money on the back over there, and this man's working really hard over there. So it looks like you are going to be focusing more on your career and focusing on building your own empire and stop worrying about everybody else. It looks like you're putting an end to this particular scenario. So this is about walking away from an established relationship, cutting financial ties with this person, and what was supposed to have been something long-term is now come to an end. So maybe this was going to be maybe it was a marriage, and it was something that was going to be for the long haul. It might have been a committed relationship, but it looks like you've ended that particular cycle, because you've got the 10 over there. Now going into the future, you've got the Judgment card, the Page of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. The Judgment card is making a decision and moving in a different direction. So it looks like you've ended the past. You've laid it to rest. You can all the skeletons in the graves over there, and you are rising above that situation and you're moving on. So this is a karmic calling for you to move. So you have to make that decision to move on, and it is important for you to do that. Now you've got the Page of Pentacles over there. It looks like a new offer coming in over there. So there might be somebody that's interested in you on the work front over there, and they might make some kind of offer, some kind of romantic gesture over here. So there is an offer that is coming in over here. It looks like you are not really considering it that much, because you've got the High Priestess over there, and this is about following your intuition, but also being reluctant to get involved in a new relationship, trying to make a choice about whether or not you should actually start a new relationship, but also spending a lot of time by yourself. So maybe you're just recovering from getting through this old relationship, and you're not quite there yet. You're not quite there to accept that new offer. So there is that offer that comes in. You are considering that, you do want something to come in, but maybe when it comes, it's not really what you wanted it to be. So you can see this might not be, you can see even this gnome is actually not, ignoring this pentacle being offered. So it might not be all it's cut out to be, that new offer that's coming in, and you might not really be interested. Where you thought you were interested, it might be that you change your mind. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot. So you've got the Six of Raphael over here, and this is generally about an offer coming in. Six of Cups being an offer that is very healing. So embrace your inner child, new friends, rekindled relationships, children, or childhood. So, you know, that offer might come in, and maybe you just disregard it because you think it doesn't tick any of your boxes. But with the Six of Raphael, whatever that offer is, whatever that new relationship that comes in, is actually quite a healing relationship. So you might need to think very carefully before you just abandon it. You got the Six of Gabriel over here, which says, congratulations, you have done a wonderful job. Time to move on. So, you know, this new relationship that comes in might be an opportunity to move on from this old relationship, start something brand new, and get you on a different course. So instead of disregarding it, you might need to think about it carefully, because it looks like it will be a very, very good relationship. You and this particular person might get along much better, because, you know, you've got that being able to relate to each other much better, and they might bring a lot of growth for you as well. You've got the Three of Ariel over here, which says, do what you love, a time for great personal growth in your current in your career and artistic endeavors, and working with others in a cooperative manner. Now, you are going to be focusing a lot on the work, but it looks like, you know, if a new relationship comes your way, it's going to be quite good. This person might be foreign as well with the Six of Gabriel, but it also looks like you might need to do some work on that relationship, put an effort into that relationship. Even with that Three of Pentacles, you know, nothing comes without hard work. So if you want that relationship to work, and it's going to be a very healing relationship that comes in, instead of just abandoning it and deciding that you don't really want it, you know, think about it very carefully. So with this High Priestess, think very carefully. Consider all your options, weigh your pros and cons before you decide that you don't want it. And if it does come in for you, it's going to be a really good relationship. It's going to bring in a lot of healing. There might be a lot of travel. This person is very dynamic, you know, and they will have a lot of admiration for you as well. So instead of just, you know, focusing on, it's going to take a little bit of work, but it will get there, and it might bring you a good change. It might be a very, very positive change, and a positive change that you need. You know, and they might have you, you know, they might be those people, that kind of person that worships the ground you walk on, and if you just disregard it, you might never know, you know, a great happiness. So, you know, it's worth considering this new relationship. It's going to take a little bit of work, but it looks like it's going to bring a lot of healing for you. There might be a lot of travel, like I said, and, you know, it's a lot of happiness that comes in with this new relationship. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.